It's funny how things change over the years. The mentality of society is fucked. Especially amongst teens.
I really need to thank you. I really need to thank you. All of you saying my name.
Thank you.
All of you saying my name.
Thank you.
Now, no disrespect to teens or anything like that, but when you're growing up, you're easily influenced by your friend groups and things you see on TV and things you hear and things you're made to believe, even if you don't truly believe it yourself. And I don't think that's right. Personally, I believe you should just live for you. You should just do what you think is right, what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting another person or another animal or another living thing at all, then what does it matter? You see, in 2006, it was an insult to be called an emo. It's quite common nowadays for people to be emos and to be open about it and to be happy about it. But in 2006, people were put down and belittled for being emo. Back then, I'd have had the piss taken out of me for having long hair. I mean, it's not long, but it's long. And I'd have had the piss taken out of me for that. And for wearing skinny jeans. You see, back then I used to wear trackies. I was a stereotypical chav. And I'll admit that, I'm open about that. I was one of those pricks. That was the sort of friend group that I had. I was hanging around with those sort of people and they influenced the way I lived my life. Yes, I was that sort of person that walked around the streets with his tracksuit tucked into his socks. I mean, not the whole tracksuit, that'd have to be some pretty big socks, but my tracky bottoms were tucked into my socks. I'd wear Nike Airs, I'd wear nothing but tracksuits, and I was a chav. There's no denying that. Now, I've grown up, and 8 years on, it's just as big as an insult as it was back then to be called emo, to be called a chav. At some point in between then, I'd stopped wearing trackies. I'd started wearing regular jeans, straight leg, or regular fit, before I started wearing skinny jeans. I still had that mentality at that time, but it was wrong to wear skinny jeans. But look at me now. I enjoy wearing skinny jeans. I enjoy dressing the way I do. I enjoy being me. Back then you wouldn't have caught me dead in this thing. Or with hair like this. But now I couldn't care less. Now I'm just happy being who I am. And you should be too. Fact of the matter is, there's always going to be a ton of people who dislike you for what you wear or for how you act. I mean, back then, it was normal to refer to a girl as fit. I personally find that disrespectful nowadays. Even though I used to do it, I do find it disrespectful. I think calling someone gorgeous or beautiful, fair enough. I grew up when I started wearing normal jeans and shirts, and that's when I started changing the way I spoke and the way I acted. But when I was a chav, I felt it was normal to be like that. To be shallow and disrespectful. And to follow along with the crowd. I was happy not being myself, and if that's the sort of person you are now, then yeah, granted, you may be happy, but wouldn't you be happier not being like a sheep? I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. I was exactly the same. I was that person, but not anymore. The point of this video is I want you to just think about that. Just be happy being you. Just live for you. Don't live your life based on how your friends live or who your friends are. You are not them. Don't base your life on how society is or how society lives or other people. Just live for you. Be you. Be yourself. You may be different, but that's a good thing. Thanks for watching this video, guys. It's been a while since I've done something like this, but all the more reason for doing it, right? If you click over there, that'll take you to my last video from last week. If you click the links below, that'll take you to my Facebook page, my Tumblr, my music, and my Twitter. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be back at the same time next week. Thanks for watching.